Marc Favieri left his mark as one of the Bullets' top hurlers of all time and became the program's first All-American. Favieri joined the Bullets in 1987 when the team was well established, having won a Middle Atlantic Conference title the season before. But a crowded and talented pitching staff limited his innings that year, but as a reliever, the right-hander was able to pick up the win in Gettysburg's 3-1 MAC championship victory over Uppsala College as the Bullets captured their second straight conference crown. As a sophomore, Favieri worked his way into the rotation for a team that many consider the best in program history. He teamed with pitching ace and future St. Louis Cardinals draft pick Brian Golden to form a tremendous 1-2 combo and finished the year with a 5-1 record and a 3.14 ERA. Though the Bullets lost to Johns Hopkins in the MAC championship game, they were granted an at-large berth in the NCAA Division III tournament. After a 13-inning loss in their opener, the Bullets rebounded with a 6-0 win over Southern Maine, with Favieri throwing 8 1/3 innings of shutout baseball. Another extra inning loss ended Gettysburg's season, but did little to damper a 28-10 campaign in which the Bullets established a program record 4 victories. Favieri turned in another outstanding season during his junior year, finishing 7-4 with a 3.30 ERA and his first 3 collegiate shutouts. Despite losing Golden and several additional starters, the Bullets finished with a solid 18-15-2 record. Saving his best for last, in 1990, Favieri turned in a brilliant senior campaign marked by a host of stunning performances. His first masterpiece was a 13-strikeout, 7-hit victory as the Bullets defeated the University of Maryland 4-2 in College Park. His Division I dominance continued 8 days later when he allowed only an unearned run and 4 hits in 7 innings of work in a no decision at Navy. For good measure, he tossed a no-hitter in a 1-0 win over Muhlenberg. Favieri won over half of his team's games that season and posted tremendous numbers with a record of 7-3, an ERA of 1.13, 5 shutouts, and 82 strikeouts over 79 innings. He was named first-team ABCA All-American and earned several additional awards, including the MAC Southern Division MVP. After earning his degree in health and physical education, Favieri competed for a U.S. travel squad that competed in Czechoslovakia and Poland in the summer of 1990. Since 1997, he has been co-owner of the Palisades Rehabilitation Center in New Jersey, where he and his wife Jennifer, also a Gettysburg graduate, reside in Ridgewood with their children, Samuel, Matthew, and Olivia. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce Marc Favieri.
Wow. I was taking a picture before we got here with DeAndre, my plaque. You mentioned I'm a little different now. He said, you're missing the mullet. I appreciate that. It went easy on me. I'm missing the mullet. Obviously, I'd like to thank the Orange and Blue, President Riggs, and everybody else who had a hand in putting this night together. It's been a great, great night, and I'd like to congratulate the other. It's an honor to be up here, with a bunch of great athletes. First of all, Gettysburg College. To me, right from the beginning, I loved the college. It was the right choice for me. You know, as a high school senior, we all have choices to make, and I had a friend who came here, Chris Matasio, who played baseball and football, and I kind of followed in his footsteps a little bit, and I never looked back. For me, Gettysburg's been just a dream college to go to. I met my wife here. For that, we have three beautiful kids, and to everybody who asked me, I had the best 4 years of my life here. Great friends, obviously my family, and I couldn't ask for a better place to go to college. Just like to acknowledge tonight my family sitting over here in the front row. We appreciate my in-laws, Jack and Diane Seymour, for coming up. My parents are here, obviously, and my family's right over here. Wife Jennifer, Sam, Olivia, and Matthew. I'd also like to acknowledge some of my teammates and friends. Jim Shinsky, raise your hand, Shins. Okay, co-captain, captain of the football team in 1990, Dave Siffinger, and the greatest bullpen catcher ever, Joe Luzzi. There he is. Okay. Like I said, you probably can't thank enough people, but number one in Gettysburg College for me to thank would be Coach Campo. Where are you, Coach? Just like Paul had said before me, you know, he was more than a baseball coach to me. You know, coming to a college, 18-year-old kid, away from home, you know, I always felt like Coach was almost like a parent to me. You know, definitely a player's coach. And you know, it says a lot. He's still here. I think he started, my freshman year was his first year here, and he's still here coaching today. So that just says a lot about his character. So I appreciate all the life lessons. I appreciate the baseball knowledge, and you know, it really, you know, hits home now, more so than I was here, just to appreciate what kind of coach he was. Now that I'm coaching my kids, I can kind of bring those life lessons to them. So, Coach, thanks. I appreciate it. Last but not least, my parents. You know, I hit the jackpot with parents. This is gonna be tough. You know, we lived in Cherry Hill, so it's about two and a half hour ride. They were up probably at least every weekend game and maybe even weekday games. Coach, you'll recall this, and my parents will recall this. One little anecdote. Freshman year, being a freshman, missed the bus to the Navy game. Saturday morning, steak and egg breakfast at Navy, being a freshman. And I was supposed to pitch the second game of a doubleheader, so which is a nice honor as a freshman. 8 o'clock, alarm clock doesn't go off. I look at the clock, bus is probably leaving, running outside with my suit jacket in hand, see the bus moving down the street, I'm in trouble. So first thing you do, you call your parents. Mom, Dad, don't go to Navy, because I won't be there. So we'll be right there, we'll pick you up. So picked me up from Cherry Hill to Gettysburg, Gettysburg to Navy. I don't know how long that was, probably 3-4 hours at least. Get to the game, and you know, a bad coach would probably sit me on the bench and not play me in the game. A good coach made me pitch the game, and I got rocked, and I was out of there in the third inning, and I'll never do it again. That's a good coach. So once again, I thank you very much for the honor, and hopefully we'll be back next year to see the next year's inductees. Thanks.